Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Mananga, Namo Namah, Jai Garanga Jai Nishingadev. So I'm going to continue on again with some more Lofa taal here, just kind of regular structured stuff. One more pattern from the Nakadinis. Now keep in mind this is in Lofa taal and we're not changing the jati structure. We just have chatur jatis here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We can do tisra jatis as well and different things like that. So the laya jati is just chatur. The other mantra we'll show too is also chatur for most of it. There's a couple guru gurs adding in a uru as well. So that might throw that out a little bit, but still most of the structure is chatur with 2s and then some double speed mantras there as well. So we'll show these and chant with them and continue on as always. There's so much stuff to cover. So nakadini, nakadini, naka naka. I'm just going to turn this fan on. It's going to be a little noisy, but it's just middle of summer here and it's too hot. That's much better. So nakadini, nakadini, naka naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakatini, nakatini, nakatini. So I got this pattern here of nakadini, nakadini, naka naka, and then a third naka in a row. So we're practicing layering these nakas. Then nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini. Nakatini, nakatini, naka naka, nakatini, dini, nakatini, dini. So let's clap with that. Nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakadini. Sorry. Nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini. So once more. Nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini. So like that. So let's look at how we play this. Naka, so again we're going the nak, and then ge, nakadini. So nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini. So again with that, nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, and then the next naka is kind of segueing into that second section here. Nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, 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 naka, naka, nakadini, dini. Nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini. Nakadini, nakadini, nakadini. So this one can progress in speed as well. There's so many different versions. You can also take parts of it. So you can just have nakadini, nakadini. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka. All these different parts you can take. Or you can just take the nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini. All these different things. Nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini, nakadini, dini, nakadini, nakadini, naka, naka, nakadini, dini. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then you can play it faster. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Progress up into speed. Then you can just change into Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Or Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So many different versions, combine them, switch them around, swap them around, whatever, all different types of versions. So we'll look at this once more, slowly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Again, close fingertips. Rama, Rama, Hare, Hare. A little bit up on the mridanga here. We're not like a lot of people play the mridanga like this. You don't have any ability to play the mridanga like most people play like this, and you don't have the same momentum. You need the hand to come up into this position to be able to have this momentum. And then you're loose from the elbow, loose from the shoulders. Hare. See, it's all just coming through like that. So one more mantra here we'll look at. This is a really beautiful mantra here. This is taken from a Das Beharatal mantra that I got from Bhima Karma and then have rewritten it for the structure of Lofa taal. Really beautiful with some udaras. Daru dini dadini ta dini tini dadini dini dini dadini gurugur dini taru dini tatini ta dini tini tatini tini tini tatini gurugur dini. So this looks like this. Daru dini dadini ta dini tini dadini dini dini dadini gurugur dini taru tini tatini ta dini tini tatini tini ta ni tatini gurugur dini. This is played quite slowly. We're not meant to be going quick with this one. So kind of a foundational mantra, you know. So we'll look at the parts here. Daru. So this daru, da te te te, da te te te, daru di, and then you go in. So it's te te te, and then you come in. So you have da space uru, double speed there. So the uru is in double speed. You'll see daru, da te te te, and then di. So it follows te te te, and then you always follow into the t. Da te 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 dini. So it's like that. Darudini. Darudini da dini da. Darudini da dini da. That's the first part. Darudini, and there's a little space between the uru because it's double speed, and there's a space between the da and the uru. It could just be da dini, but to make it more beautiful, we're going da, and then the second da is broken up into two. You put a space there, and the uru becomes double speed. Da rudini, da dini, da. Now another double speed section. Dini tini. Da rudini, da dini, da dini tini, da dini, 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 da dini, guru guradini. Da rudini, da dini, da dini tini, da dini, 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 da dini, guru guradini. And this dini is 3 fingers. Ni dini, dini, da dini, guru guradini. Right? So ni dini, da dini, then guru guradini. Lots of dinis. So let's try this once more. Darudini, da dini, da dini tini, da dini, 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 da dini, guru guradini. Darudini, da dini, da dini tini, da dini, dini, da dini, guru guradini. Same with the lagu, that's the guru. Tarutini, tatini, ta tini tini, ta tini, 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 ta tini, guru guradini. Once again, slower. Tarutini, tatini, ta tini tini, ta tini, 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 ta tini, guru guradini. Make sure you're hitting all of the right spots on the bottom end. So when you go taurutini, taurutini, right? Ta tini ta, tini tini ta tini, tini, tini ta tini, guru guradini. So lots of tinis to hit. Every time there's a THI, you're hitting the K on the bottom, closed. Darudini nam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, So this is like a slower kind of foundational mantra that you're working on. You don't want to like play this too quickly. You could, but I really prefer this one kind of slower on in the kirtan where you're, you know, a lot of people would just play like the da dini dini da dini dini da dini dini da kiki. Right? So here, instead of that kind of boring repetitive mantra that is like one of the only mantras that we know in ISKCON, then we have all these other different options. So instead of playing that, so you can go Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Right, so you could play one portion of what we know and then add in the Darudini as a decorative section for the second part of the mantra that we're familiar with, the da, dini, dini, da, tini, tini, right? So lots of different things. Then you could segue into just playing the Darudini and then with the Guru and the Lagu, and then you can switch back and forth. You can add in some Nakadinis. There's so many different options once you kind of memorize these mantras and have them on your hands to play. So let's look at playing one and then one whole first mantra that we're familiar with and then the new mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Right, so then you've got those two different options. You could have also thrown in a simple D-high there. You could have played all this as kind of like a decoration and then thrown a D-high on at the end as well. So many different things. Once you kind of understand how Mridanga works, you start to realize that every piece becomes a part of a D-high. And if you add, because any piece can be a decoration to a D-high is only a D-high if there's 3 equal parts to it broken up. So with everything said and done, if you remove the decoration part of it, it doesn't stand alone as a D-high, it's just a decoration. So the D-high has to form some 3-portion parts at some point in the structure of it. So we've got the Nakadini. So we'll go over all these once more. Nakadini, Nakadini, Naka, Naka, Nakadini, Dini, Nakadini, Dini, Nakadini, Nakadini, Naka, Naka, Nakadini, Dini. Then Darudini, Dadini, Dadini, Dini, Dadini, Dini, Dini, Dadini, Kudugadini, Darudini, Dadini, 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 Dini, Dini, Dadini, Kudugadini. Okay, that's it for this class. Hare Krishna, Jai Guranga, Jai Nishingadev.